pieces in my life go away with you. Forever in my mind, only you. The pieces in my life run away with you.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well, because I am doing fantastic today, and the reason why is because we're going to be reviewing the Haunted Key Deluxe. Now, I'm going to be honest, I had some reservations about this when I first saw it. I was like, is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? I don't know how I felt about it. Now that I have it, I know exactly how I feel about it. So today, we're going to basically review it, see what are the goods, what are the bad things about it. Now, before I get into that, I'd just like to mention two important things that you should be aware of. One of them is, if you do really like this channel, then you probably should smash that like button, help the YouTube algorithm out in finding this video and letting other people see it if you do think it is good quality. And also, keep in mind that there is a giveaway that's happening at the end of this video. So when I'm done reviewing this, you'll want to stay tuned for that to see what you can win and get. Now, let's get into the actual review. So what are the bad things about this? I like to start with the negative comments first. Now here's the thing. This basically sums up the key. The key has one main effect that it does by itself, all right? So if you think that it's going to be able to do other effects besides the initial effect you saw at the beginning of this video, where the coin or the key moves, right? This effect where the key begins to move, all right? That is the magic that comes with the key itself. You see, the key itself does all the magic for this. There's nothing else added. It really does have this cool kind of almost eerie effect. Now, anything else does require another gimmick. Now, the other gimmick is not terribly expensive, right? That's important to keep in mind. And this was designed to work with it, which is a plus. So the other thing you should know is that the price of this thing, it is quality, all right? So the price isn't bad. Honestly, if you were to get something like this made for yourself, just as a prop that looks cool, right? Let's say you're doing something with a haunted table and you wanted a cool key that was haunted as well or something, then to just have this made, it would at least cost around the same amount as it does now. So the key itself is probably worth the money that you're paying for it. I shouldn't say probably, it is worth the money that you're paying for it by itself, but it has the extra cool effect added in. So that is something to be aware of that I didn't think about when I originally saw it. What I do think is the problem with this is that the major problem that I had against this when I first saw it is that the initial video that you watch on the websites does tend to dramatize it, make it seem more incredible than it is. They don't really tell you how many of the routines are going to use the gimmick, which is what kind of made me uncertain. It was like, they kind of suggested that they might use the gimmick, but they weren't like, I don't know, it just was very vague from my experience. And they barely even showed the actual performance of the key when it's magically rotating, right? They didn't show that very well in the original trailer video, which made me suspicious of it. But now that I have it, now that I performed it for you, you guys can see exactly what it looks like. And so if that looks like something you're interested in, hopefully that's enough information for you to decide this is worth it or it's not. Because obviously it comes down to the performer and what they perform. Are you going to perform this trick? Well, you have to think about that. If you are, then just keep in mind that if you're going to just do this simple rotating effect, yes, it's perfect for that. But if you want to do the other effects, you will need another gimmick. So that's the important information that you need to know. All right, that basically sums up everything that you should know about this. There's not really a whole lot else to say. Let's actually talk about the giveaway, because I'm sure you guys are interested to figure out or want to know what you're going to win. All right, so what you're going to win this time is a giveaway from me. It's actually one of my products. Now, this may be exciting to you, it may not, but here's what you should know about it. I'm going to give away a method that I've used for years in live performances where you can add an extra coin into someone's hand. So this does not use gimmicks, but it is very visual, and what happens is you set 3 coins in their hand, and they can close their hand slowly, all right? And then the extra coin will appear in their hand. So that they can watch the 3 coins as they close their hand slowly. It looks like there's only 3. You do your magic, and then when they open their hand again, there's now 4. It really is that visual. They will not see what you're doing even when they close their hand around it slowly. It doesn't use gimmicks. That's my favorite thing about it. Now, it comes with not just that, but several routines. One of them is a coins across routine. Another one is a coin vanish that can be done surrounded. It does use a cloth, so keep that in mind, but you can have your sleeves rolled up and everything and do it out here, and it makes it look like the coin vanishes. Now, if that is done right, it can be done mostly surrounded. Everything on this can be done pretty much surrounded, but there are a few tricks in this product is called Coins When Surrounded, but there are a few tricks in it that are from here to here rather than here to here, all right? So keep that in mind. I define surrounded as people from here all the ways over to here. So if somebody's standing here, somebody's standing here, somebody's standing there, that is surrounded for me. So keep in mind, if you perform these things right, you can do it surrounded. Some of them are a little more difficult than others, but all of the main routines, which are the coins across, the coins through table, and the law of four, plus the single coin routine, should be able to be performed for a surrounded audience. It just takes a lot of practice, but it's definitely worth it. And it's going to teach you a lot of things you probably aren't aware of if you're not really familiar with coin magic. Even if you are familiar with coin magic, I'm sure there's some moves and things, well, I know there are some that you probably haven't seen or are just new and valuable to you, so keep that in mind. So that's what I'm giving away. You can, of course, go ahead and check it out on my website, which I'll leave down below. You can see where I'm now selling it, and take a look at the little trailer where it shows some of the moves and things that are in it. And yeah, that's if you're interested. So anyways, that's one of the things I'm giving away. In the future, I will be giving away some of my other props. I'm probably going to be giving away this hands-free self-restoring card. All right, so keep that in mind. Just not this week, because I'm actually going to review this as well. So I don't know when I will give this away, but it will be at some point. And then I have some other stuff as well. So stay tuned for that. Don't miss out. Make sure you get all the updates. So the best thing you can do, of course, is to like and follow, because that will make sure that YouTube knows you like my material and wants to see more of it. All right. Thanks for your time, guys. Have a good week. And remember, if you do want to buy this guy, the link is going to be down below. You can just go ahead and click on it and get this. Thanks for your time. Have a good week.